is like 11:25 at the moment. I'm bored. I haven't posted a video like this in a long while. I think maybe 2-ish months. But howdy boys, girls, and others. It is Lacey Deer here, or Lacey, and I'm going to teach you how to make your OC into an anthro character, or a furry, either one. As a self-proclaimed myself, I'm a little jackalope. I thought this would be a fun video to make, very short. I expect this video to be at least 6 minutes long, maybe a little shorter, doesn't really matter. So I don't have a script. You're gonna hear a lot of ums and ohs, and you're gonna hear me yap like a schizophrenic guy in a psych ward. Get ready for that! Okay, first you wanna analyze your OC. I don't have an OC, so I'm using my FNAF AU, don't make fun of me. Either way, you wanna take your character and you wanna analyze them very quickly. Just little notes here and there. If your character already has a pre-established animal that you connect them with, use that. And if you don't, maybe you can check their ethnicity and see what animals are native to that region. I think that'd be very fun. I don't see a lot of people doing that. Like, they'll make a Asian character, like from India, and make their character like a dog, and I'm like, we got jaguars over here. So many cool things you can do, you know? For instance, my character, William Afton, was a bunny, and so I looked on Wikipedia and scrolled through some bunnies to see which ones are native to the UK. I found some that were and some that weren't. My options were this red guy, I low-key kind of forgot his name. The English flop. I decided maybe to do a hare because I think that'd be fun, and one that isn't native to the UK but I still thought was cute, the Jersey Woolly. Next up, colors. Yay, I found this one to be pretty easy. I already knew what colors I wanted to go for him at the beginning. And those colors were like red hair and blonde, technically gray. I wanted to use those colors because those are the colors of his hair. Now, if you're having trouble with your little anthro character, just use their hair color. And if it's a reptile, maybe kind of switch the hues a bit. I think that could be cool. And if your OC's bald, sorry dude, sucks to be you. Also, don't forget if the species has certain patterns, or doesn't. My species I had on, like, the ones that I was using, the Jersey Woolly and the, red guy, I keep forgetting his name. I don't know his name, I'm too lazy to search it up. Both have these, but one has these markings on their little chests and their face. So I use that to my advantage. Now, if you don't know how to draw the species you are using, there's this great tutorial by this one artist. I forgot what her name was. Either way, I'll put it on screen and I'll tag her in the description. But she made a great video on how to draw the skull of the anthro character. Basically, to kind of dumb it down, take the picture you're using, trace over it, use simple geometric shapes to kind of lay it out, then try that without the photos. I found this to be really helpful, but I didn't use that since bunnies are pretty simple to draw. Also, if you're having trouble with the eyes, I think just go whack, dude. If you're drawing a bunny like me, the first time I tried to draw him as an anthro character, I try to make it more realistic, with realistic proportions, etc. But I think if you just remember that, big companies like Pixar will purposely like put the eyes of a bunny in front and not on the side so it don't look dopey. I think if you remember that, that really does help. But if you're worried about perspective, I think one of the best methods you can use is what I like to call the hair method, where like his hair is always supposed to be shown to the viewer, or like the Mickey Mouse ears method, where like you're always supposed to see his ears. They are never flat. They can't be flat. Because once you remember that art is whatever you kind of want, you can just, go ham with it. Okay, so this part I actually didn't do much learning on. So, like, take my word with a grain of salt. Legs. If you're drawing a snake, don't worry about this. But legs. Animal legs are, like, pretty hard for me to get right. Deer legs, what else? Just, like, animal legs. They don't make sense to me. I want to draw goat legs well, but I don't know how to. And in my little drawing, I didn't really draw his legs, so oops. But this leads us to our other little segment, proportions. This kind of goes along with the eyes situation, but like, I want more engagement, so it's just, yeah. If you're having like trouble with proportions, maybe go back to your reference and like also pick up a reference of the human skeleton. I think that will help pretty significantly. Kind of just to like lay it all out. If you're having trouble with the tail, make the tail however big you want, dude. I do not care. And that was the shittiest tutorial for how to draw furries / anthros. I made this in like 7 minutes. So like, I'm sorry if my thing's kind of ass. I didn't like script this either, so sorry. Also, auditions are still open. Don't worry, I'll go tag that video down below too. Anyways, good morning, good evening, and good night. Bye.